kind of answer.
I'm starting.
Right here, and I could answer it as well.
What did you say?
Tate is also an engineer here.
Okay, when then I can do to
And
help
so
you.
I
I'm starting.
set up the OBS and set up everything to run like he did
Oh.
for you. And then
he did. He was on mine last night.
It was set up before you got here.
Oh, okay.
And it's the same with tonight. The system of all three guys is right there on the screen. But OBS, when you push it out, it said like it's crashing.
Oh.
So thankfully he's a tech person, and if that had happened with me, I wouldn't have known what to do.
Gotcha.
So I'm grateful that he's on the phone in a remote and support way, and that is what is happening.
Okay.
He's actually trying to fix it so we can get the stream out, because people are waiting.
OBS is on. I can't change the title on YouTube.
I'll go in and change it after.
It's
okay. If you can, I'll go in and change it.
I'll hear him break loose.
All right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said again.
That's my son and his wife.
I think somebody. I think they pulling up.
So it's
He finally do.
But look at Facebook because they're trying to share
God,
Facebook.
because he sure didn't look like
Are you
that.
seeing it on Facebook?
We live right now.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you. Thank you. Hey y'all, this is Just Pr1ma.
If I join you, I can still share.
You're looking for a home? You're looking for land? Look no further. Elite Realty Dominica got you covered. Whether it's to buy a home or build a home or just an investment property, contact Nicole London at 888-860-2366. That's 888-860-2366. Or you can log on to DominicaEliteRealty.com for all your inquiries and questions. Elite Realty Dominica, where exquisite living is defined by nature.
Because it is your birthday now.
Aww.
Angela Ciencia.
Thank you. Look, the training you're going over there. Yeah, with Yanni.
Get ready, me speak.
Yo, Mr. Lawrence, you still need me?
This. Sorry, not sorry. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but it's gonna be heavy. I promise it's getting ridiculous after this drop. Do not jump to no conclusion.
Oh, y'all outnumbered
These folks in my mentions know I'm too solid, gon' keep it a brick. I ain't going back and forth cause I said what I said. I'm clearing the air cause I feel it's my place. I gotta jump on the couple folk head. Y'all come to the city, get a feel for this air. And I wanna go home, I know you love what it taste like. But it ain't too far, we had to live up in these trenches. Y'all went back to the birds when they got up on them late nights. Look, we really ran through these streets, we ain't never get a break. So we speaking on Atlanta, I don't play right. But I'ma get right to the subject, ain't gon' beat around the bush. Answer this, if you say you from the A, right? Where's I know you from? What hood did you live? What hospital bed were you born? Look, I know it sound crazy, but I'm a A baby, I gotta start pulling for a card. We had to live in this zoo where you don't make it out, so I don't give a fuck what they say. Look, if you niggas ain't grow up in APS system, you bitches is not from the A. And you from Gwinnett, nigga, rep that. Perpetrator step back, talking about you from the outskirts, could've killed that. Rep where you from and don't rep where you home, no. Air Force claim around the world, know they felt that. Earned out my stripes and I got my respect. The whole city know I'm a beast. Look, if you not from this side and you don't know the facts, just chill and repeat after me. Halle Park, it's not Atlanta. Lithonia, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Clay Coat, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Decatur, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Gwinnett, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Roswell, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Fort Park, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Lynburn, it's not Atlanta. No. Look, the North, it's not Atlanta. No. The South, it's not Atlanta. No. You niggas, it's not Atlanta. No. You bitches, it's not Atlanta. No. Big Rudder on 2 Atlanta. I had to get through Atlanta. I'm talking about the 1, the 3, and the 4, the old, not the new Atlanta. You thick? They gonna be mad about that one. They gonna be beat mad.
Hey y'all, it's Thursday. Welcome to Candid Co-Ed Conversations with Just Pr1ma. Woo woo, and all of the friends on the playground. It is Thursday. It is 8:30ish. And we are here until 10ish. Hopefully everyone had a wonderful day, a great week, I pray. We had an eventful week. So I'm gonna let somebody over there. Y'all wanna go first? One word after you describe. I want you to tell us your name. Describe one word that explains how you feel right now and how your week has gone thus far. That's everybody's homework.
Goddess survivor. I feel good right now, and my week was easy challenging.
Okay, easy challenging. That's
They
good.
tried me,
Okay, yeah, I understand.
but I'm good.
All right, your turn.
Training, and this has been a week. It's been trying, challenging, all of the above, but I am here.
Yeah,
And I'm thankful to be here,
We're glad you're here.
and I appreciate it.
How you feel right now?
How I feel right now? Great. I feel awesome and amazing.
I know the playground do that to you, though.
Awesome and amazing.
All right now.
Okay, your turn.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Kimming from Lifing with Coach Kimming. My week, busy, tiresome. I'm happy to be here, so I'm happy. Always a great time on the playground. So yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Over here. What's your name? One word to describe how you feeling, how your week has gone thus far.
I'm Roscoe, and my week thus far has been long.
Flown?
Long.
Long. Oh,
Long,
okay.
and still going.
How you feeling? What's your name?
He said his name.
Yeah.
I'm Roscoe,
Okay. My bad. I missed it.
and my week has been very long, and it's still long. It's not over yet. It probably won't be over till about Tuesday of next week.
But how are you feeling today?
Oh, Lord.
Okay, moving on.
Thank you.
That's right. Right.
The sigh said it all.
Yuri. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah, I feel relaxed today. My week has been productive so far.
Okay. All right. Thomas said hi, and hi, Harold. Harold's missing us, and Joey's missing us. So they said hi. We're thinking about y'all. Look, and Thomas is out of state, Joey's out of state, Harold is out of state, so they're not here.
Oh, okay.
I'm Pr1ma. My week has been trying. Today is trying. Yeah, so I'm present. If you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, y'all can call in at 678-661-1819. If you have any topic suggestions, if you would like to be a guest, if you would like to be a sponsor, or you would like to advertise on Candid Co-Ed Conversations with Just Pr1ma, call 678-661-9912. All right. This week, also, I know some of y'all have seen what happened in Baltimore, Maryland with the bridge. And what are y'all's thoughts? Anybody's thoughts?
Well, I've been going over bridges my whole life, and every time, like, what if this bridge fall? And I was like, oh shit, the bridge fell. Like, and then I'm like, this is why I fly home. That's the first thing I said. And then my sister's in Maryland, but she's good, so it was like, eh. And then I was like, was there anybody on the thing? And that kind of hurt my feelings. Like, oh no, there's people in the bridge. And I just thought about my fear and what they might have been actually going through because I'd be getting all sentimental. And then I sent it out of my brain.
You want my take on it?
Okay.
I feel like it was fixed.
Oh, that was like the first one. I'm like, did we get like a terrorist report? But anyway,
I'm not gonna say terrorists because it's easy to blame it on terrorists. I believe it was fixed because why they ain't you don't see the family or the people crying out.
Right.
Who are the people that was on the bridge supposed to be in a car?
Right. Oh, the workers.
They were workers.
Man.
That's the only thing they're talking about.
Like nobody had family. I thought that too. Like, where's the story? Where's the story?
Like, they said that when the ship crew called in, they called in a Mayday. So when they called in the Mayday, the authorities were able to get to the bridge before
and get people off.
The civilian cars came. So the only ones that were on there supposedly were the guys that were fixing pipes and potholes or whatever.
I got film.
Yeah, and somebody else told me they had some too, but that's what they're reporting.
Oh no, the truck I see a truck and a car, and that truck and car go down immediately.
And I don't know if that was supposed to be the workers. Remember, they said it was two workers that was on there.
Oh, the cars were moving?
The car and the truck were moving. Somebody caught it on their dash cam.
I believe it.
And the truck, because when you see it from the outside,
do that, Mike, so they can hear you. Right,
you can see those cars
either or, whatever.
You can see those. Do I do anything?
Push the button. I don't know if it's on.
No.
You can see the cars. I just made it. And so you're like, oh, maybe there wasn't no cars, but I seen a dash cam, and I see a truck and a car, and then you do not see the truck and car anymore. So they were definitely on the bridge. But they're not saying anything about this.
Because maybe nobody reported them missing yet.
And nobody's talking about them missing.
Right.
And the construction workers, they're like one family. Out of the 6 that are missing, 3 are like related. One was recovered, but 3 are like a nephew, uncle. Like they're all their family, and they have not been recovered as yet. That's what I read today. But there was definitely cars on that bridge that they're not talking about.
I believe it.
Yeah, that's the weird.
I was like kind of like Yanni when I saw it. I felt very empathetic. I was like, man, can you imagine being stuck in a car and it just falls and all the debris falling on you? And then I was like, when you fall in the water, it's dark, it's cold, your fear. Did you have a heart attack on your way down? Like, what kind of animals are in the water? Right. Like snakes. Then I was like, is it crocodiles? Is it swamp things? Like I'm thinking all this, and I'm like, what happens? What happens to those people? And I mean, I know the Coast Guard said, well, maybe the wind blew the boat over, the ship over, and that's how it happened. Because I'm like, they ought to know the clearance and know how to drive.
That's what I said.
And direct it without it doing all of that. And then how is it going to affect the people that live around there, the jobs? How are people going to get across the bridge? I know there are other bridges that they can go, other ways that they can get over.
So
supposedly,
but it's going to be
horrible. Right. But then I was like, oh, when I go to the gun show, because I go several times a year, but when I go to the gun show, I need to get out because I don't know where my thing is that you cut the seatbelt and you bust the window. Like, and I keep a baton in the car, whatever. But it just made me, and all of them are men, so they say, so that meant they're the probably the breadwinners of their families. You know, it's horrible. So that was my thoughts. Anybody else?
Yeah, when I heard it, I was like, oh wow. And I purposely don't really watch a lot of news because it's depressing to me. So I'll wait till like the end of my day and then I'll try and catch up on things or current events or stuff like that. So when I did see it, I was like, wow, because I do have friends who have family there. And so I wanted to reach out to some of them to just make sure that, you know, their families and stuff were okay. And yeah, I kind of had the same thoughts and sentiments as far as, wow, what, you know, what really happened. How can a ship as big as that ship hit the bridge? It's like, right. And so from my understanding, it was a power outage or something.
Right. Yeah, I heard that.
And I don't know. I just find it really kind of hard to believe, especially if you. So I've been to the country Panama and watched the canals and watched the boats and how they actually are pulled through the canals and the navigations and stuff. So when you see that kind of stuff, it's really kind of hard to believe. So it's very sad. I myself have never been one to like to be on bridges over large bodies of water. Every time I've driven to New Orleans and we have to go over that long, long bridge, it's like literally holding my breath. Don't like it. So yeah, those are my takes. I pray for any family members, you know, or any people that have lost their loved ones, or you know, and I hope those that are missing are found, so they can put their family minds at ease.
I believe it was an insurance job.
Oh Lord.
I believe it was an insurance job because
Insurance for who? Who's collecting the boat people?
you'd be surprised how they split that money up.
Okay.
Bridge people.
Right.
Think about it. Well, if you ever, I got a boat, and I've been dealing with boats for say 20 years. Everybody who got a boat know boats don't have brakes. Even if the motor goes out, you still can guide a boat. You know, you just don't have the speed. And also, if you look at the video, that boat turned into the bridge.
And they showed that. They did.
So when they called a mayday, why didn't they start deterring the boat away from the bridge? Look at all that cargo, them containers on there. That's a lot of money on there.
But you think about it, okay, so if there's no power, right?
If there's no power, the boat is just gliding.
It's going to glide. So how do you deter or how do you turn it away?
You can turn the rotors. You can turn the prop. You can turn the engines. You can turn the propellers where the boat would spin, go in a circle.
That's true. Even if you
That's
like
true.
a jet ski, your jet ski's off.
Well, I think somebody was asleep. I think somebody was asleep and they were slipping. They were doing something. And they weren't paying attention. And by the time they paid attention, it was too late.
Think about
and it just was over.
A car got brakes, and we have more car accidents than you have with boat accidents.
What you think, Yuri?
Well, I didn't go as far into the mechanics of the boat. Right? But the first thing I thought about was the loss of life, of course, you know. And you know, I just thought about New York. New York was the first place that it took me to after that thought, you know.
Right,
9/11. Yeah, like I lived in New York City. That was the first place I moved to after leaving Grenada, and then I left there like 15 years ago, and 15 years ago they were doing construction on the Brooklyn Bridge, and they're still doing construction today.
Yes.
You know, so I thought about that, you know. I thought about, like, I started thinking about, you know, like, what, you know, like what's happening with all the infrastructure in the country, you know, and it just...
Those are old cities.
But yeah, you know, and that, looking at the picture, that's like a really like old structure, you know, so who knows, like, what sort of protections they had in place? Like, did they even think something like that?
No,
could
because
happen?
the bridge felt like London. The bridge felt like Lego.
It's got to be a lot of money to repair a bridge.
It is.
I think the state probably getting down with Roscoe, had that plan together.
And they
It's
said
sad.
years is gonna take to repair, but it felt like Legos.
And you think
So
about
how
it.
you just like
And you know,
Right.
That's terrible.
Okay,
Or
you
the
all from New
dominoes.
York.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Those of you all from New York, they said, they just say, I'm gonna throw out a number. I'm exaggerating. It said 40% of the people in New York work in the World Trade Center. All right. Do anybody? So that means you, it's a chance you know somebody else in the building that died. You the first person that I done heard say they knew somebody else in the building.
I know I have people. Yeah.
And the
friends
only
that
people
died.
but the news only talk about the firemen and when the building collapsed on them and everything. But it said a lot of people was off from work that day. Over 90% of the building.
I had a friend in the building.
Only
she
certain
had died.
people in the building.
She was there.
Right. But they only talk about the debris and the dust in the air. And then they say they found some driving license from one of the guy that was flying the plane. You know,
Driving a plane.
Hollywood can make anything seem like a movie.
Yeah.
But at least that was like a wake up call, you know, like for other cities and so on, you know, to put things in place to prevent something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know what it could be, but you know, at least you know that disaster put a light on something that needs to be looked at. You know, like, are you
Me
gonna have a
personally, I don't think you can
situation
stop
like that?
something if you want it to happen.
Right.
Yeah, name something that you
If
can
it was
find.
an accident.
Name something that you can take from the kitchen and cook in the bedroom.
Cook.
Just to be creative.
Pussy.
Ooh.
Okay, that's one. I'll take that. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that one.
Cook it in the bedroom. You
What
damn
else?
right.
What can you take from the kitchen? What can you take from the kitchen and cook in the bedroom? So what did you say again? I don't think they heard you.
Pussy.
Okay.
All right.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Okay. Thank you. Got a survivor over there. Okay. Next, anybody? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're sure. Come on.
Oh, man.
Come on. I know y'all gotta be
come on
creative.
now.
What can you take from the kitchen
Milkshake.
and cook in the bedroom?
Milkshake.
Okay, we'll take milkshake if you want
Yeah, 'cause you
milkshake
could
on you.
start with ice cream.
And then turn it into
it
milkshake.
to milkshake.
Okay, we'll take milkshake. What else?
Look, there's a chef over there.
Say it again. The chef said milkshake. All right.
Start with ice cream.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
And they're like, it's better than yours.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, what
Can you
else?
do well, you can't cook ice though.
I'm just saying, from the kitchen to the bedroom, that's gonna
You
make
can cook
it hot.
ice in the
Ice.
bedroom.
Make it-
Yes.
Ice,
Okay, we're gonna
ice.
say
Put it in the
ice,
oven.
Because you can put the ice in the
In the
in
oven.
the freezer,
In
freeze
the
it.
pussy.
All of that. Okay.
Yeah.
Ice.
Yeah.
What else?
Ice.
The stove.
Seasoning.
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 No,
You
honey.
season ice?
You
Don't.
can't
Season
cook
ice?
seasoning.
What kind of seasoning you want in the bedroom?
I mean, you season the ice with the pussy.
Oh, okay. What else?
No. Honey.
Okay,
Hey,
honey.
hey.
Yes, honey.
Did I come to the wrong show?
Whipped cream.
Whipped
There's
cream,
actually
yes.
a thing, you know. Not seasoning it with the, but
Honey,
there's been
whipped
some
cream.
TikToks with like people selling grilled ice in like in the Asian countries. It's a big thing now. It's a
So,
new
honey.
Asian street food.
She
grilled
keeps
ice.
saying so, honey.
Honey, whipped cream. What else?
How many different flavors do pussy come in?
Ooh.
Oh,
You gotta tell us.
Baskin Robbins ain't got
You
nothing
said
on pussy.
you know.
Yeah, won't you tell us?
Tell us.
More than 100.
He said fresh and unfresh. Okay, so
Oh,
that's
well,
two ways.
right. And you can't argue against
Right.
that.
Fresh and unfresh.
Fresh
All
and
right.
unfresh.
I believe we are different flavors.
Okay, what else? Nobody. So,
That's funny.
chocolate syrup,
Okay, yeah.
oils,
Okay.
fruit. Yep, fruit.
Strawberries. Or like jam or syrup.
Okay, syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Salad you'll take to the bedroom.
Jello.
Ketchup, mustard.
Cucumbers. That's for
Ah!
Okay. I saw somebody else say a wooden spoon or spatula. I saw that on one of the things. Yeah, when people get they being all freaky, I guess.
Yeah.
Spanking or something.
All
I don't
right
know.
now.
All right now.
We like it.
Smack it up, flip it, rub
Rub
it
it
down.
down.
Oh no!
That should have been, oh yeah.
Okay, if you were Stella, what
Okay.
is one thing you would do to get your groove back? Anybody, everybody,
Same thing she did.
Yeah, I think so.
get a younger man.
Yeah.
I got it.
Y'all can't do that. Like y'all got to come up with something more creative than the movie.
That's a couple.
Okay.
Why is that? Wait a minute. Hold on. Beep.
Back up.
Why is that a cop out?
The more and more I listen to y'all women, boy, I find out a lot.
You should.
Y'all
That's how
gangsta.
we know a lot about y'all.
Exactly,
y'all
because y'all
gangsta.
can't hold water.
You say we
So,
Oh man.
if you were Stella, what is one thing that you would do to get your groove back?
Like in real life,
Yeah.
my ideas and like what I think is like hot stuff, like I wouldn't do. Like I wouldn't do.
That's a
Like I
question for
want to
later.
do it. I want to do it, but it'd be like,
That's a question for later. That is not for
No.
Men,
It's a question
If
for
you
men.
get, y'all go through midlife crisis.
who go to midlife crisis?
Me
Y'all.
and
Men
and
do.
what would be
Y'all.
something you want to do to get your groove
That
back?
was what you do. I would want to be able to sex like when I was younger. If I'm older, to get my groove back, I would want to be able to perform like when I was younger.
but like
Okay.
if you couldn't, like, but what
That's
would
a
you
good
do
answer.
though?
It is. It's like, what would you do to get your groove back? He
Said
said,
too good it back. Not I wish I could be 21.
well,
No,
he'll be doing it like he was 20.
Right.
You
There
want
we
to
go.
do it like you was 20. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay.
But
Got
do
it,
it like
got
you
it,
said
got
to
it,
get his
got it.
groove back.
Stroke
Right.
it down, rub it down. Oh no.
Anybody? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I pass on that.
You're not a team player.
I'm a team player.
No,
I
he
pass.
is not.
Well, you ain't have to take a shot or something.
I
Cause
got
Okay,
Yeah.
Because
take
he
a
never
shot.
gonna play.
I just don't.
No, don't explain. We don't want to hear about the
Do you wanna-
explanation.
what would you do to get your groove
Just,
back?
just either answer the question or take a
I,
shot.
groove back.
I can answer that.
Okay, go ahead,
You
you're.
want to know what I do to get my groove
No,
back?
no, you don't want to. You don't want to
I
play.
was like, I get my old stable back. I had 20 of the baddest women in the world.
Right.
At one time? Is that at one time?
At one time.
In his dream.
No,
One time?
no,
that
I didn't say
dream.
sexual wise.
Okay.
Go,
Your stable. What stable did you have? Rabbits? Come on.
go, Yuri.
Me, well, like like if it's just for the moment, like I'd want to have my life with no responsibility.
Woo, child.
Okay, that's a good get your groove back.
Like when I had no responsibility, then a day I wouldn't have I'd do whatever. No, my day I'd have to do my day because of my responsibility. But I would like to have a day with none of the responsibility.
Just a day.
Yeah, man.
Right, like,
But that's something you can do though.
What
I'm saying that to say that that's doable
But
now though.
when she got her groove back, that wasn't for the rest of the
Right,
day,
but
you
to
know?
not have no responsibilities for the day, you
Yeah,
cannot
so like-
have responsibilities for the day right
That
now.
day was a crazy day, man. I would leave
I
the
want
street
my
and end
stable
up in
back.
another island. I would go down the road to hang out and end up on another island, and
For the
not
day.
be back
Okay.
for a few days or something,
Okay, so for some
Stuff like
days.
that, yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have to help Yuri get his groove back for the day.
What about me?
what?
We don't know how to help you with your stable.
I want to get my stable back.
Bless your heart.
I think for me, I need some money. If I could not have to work, Lord Jesus, Heavenly Father, please,
In the book,
please.
man, don't
What
work,
would
don't
that
work.
help you get your groove back?
Well, it would definitely improve my groove if I could move.
Does that qualify?
Doesn't qualify. No.
If I could get my groove, what I would do to get my groove back if we're talking about everybody going back or changing something to get your groove back, my groove would probably be not getting married again. Not getting married, because getting married detoured me. You know what I'm saying? And that stopped my groove.
Wait, you saying get your groove back? So you already did that. So you can't So you saying going forward?
No, because
Not to
everybody's
get
talking about what
Let's
they would
go
go back
baby.
to. That's why I
we
said if
going
everybody was talking about
back.
what they would go back to. That's why I said, okay,
So,
well, we're going back. I said that's
you would
something I would do.
never. So it would it be you would go back to your single days, or you would not get
Pass it all
married?
the way around. Give it to Kimmy.
A certain marriage I wouldn't have done.
Okay.
And because that's where the detour happened. So if I could go back to that place and get my groove back,
Okay.
you get what I'm saying?
Then
Like
that's it. Because I heard it wrong. Then that's
I was saying, what would you do to get your groove back? So, you know.
right. But if it's going back to a
Because
certain
everybody
era,
going back to a certain.
If it's
So I'm just
okay.
like, let's just go that way.
If we're talking back, like in
Real life, get my groove back. If we're
Real
gonna talk
life,
about
get my-
real
and I
life,
can
I
go
would quit my
backwards.
job now. If I was somebody now, quit my job and do what makes me happy, which is running my mouth. Okay, that's getting my groove back. Running my mouth and getting paid to do it. That's what I'm trying to
Amen.
do.
right,
now,
we've
okay?
been doing this 30 years ago.
Right. So that would be getting my groove back, going back to what I'm supposed to be doing, running my mouth.
Yes, Lord. And I thank you.
Anybody else want to add to that?
Well,
What would you do now to get your groove back?
Or where would you go back to?
Either or, whatever's easier to answer.
So I got divorced 2020 after 15 years, and we was outside.
We was outside.
We was outside.
You had it all.
Before the Olympics? I mean, before the COVID?
It was
During
before
COVID,
and
like before and during.
I got divorced right before COVID hit,
Okay.
and during COVID we was outside, and I had to get to know myself again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not being a wife.
15 years, that's a long
Yeah.
time.
Excuse me.
Are you a mom too?
I am a mom.
Yep.
of 5.
I was married for 30 years.
Hold up. You look too young. How old are you? Well, you look like you about.
Old enough.
Oh,
serious.
I was just about to say.
How old are you?
I'm serious, about 21, 22.
I am 42, honey. My oldest child is about to be 23 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
I was,
she's old
I
enough.
was a younger mom, and I was married. I was relationship, marriage. And after I got divorced, I was outside in COVID. We was outside. I want to say not 7 days, but at least 5.
I got separated in 2020, so it worked out perfectly for us.
Us too.
She said
together. We were outside,
In the streets.
and I had to do that because I lost myself. in the
Oh, it's
marriage.
easy to do.
Absolutely.
And then I got with a younger dude. I'm a cougar.
All right, cougar.
She's
in the
officially
house.
around.
So how old is your boyfriend now?
Oh, he is not my boyfriend.
Or your,
He's
your kid? Or your
yeah,
your-
I don't know.
He is 35.
Oh, that's right. He grew
Oh,
up.
you ain't no cougar then.
But
That
I mean,
is.
when we met,
That's
that
7
was-
years.
Yeah.
No, you're not a cougar.
Well,
what
40
is it?
I am a cougar. We
What's that, a
we broke
panther?
down the. we
She
broke
actually
down
looked
the-
it up. She
I
looked
was
it
a-
up.
I was a puma. I was a puma.
Listen,
but now I'm a
Linda.
cougar.
Listen,
Well,
Linda.
Lord.
What's a puma?
What's the
5
house?
years?
It was like 30
That's
something.
a house
'cause I
cat.
met him at 38 or something.
She a
so
house
at
cat.
that time I was considered a puma.
That's a house.
Once
house
Because
cat.
y'all
It's
were
different.
5 years
Oh,
or
so
something.
It's
It's
my
when you-
age, a woman's age.
Age, right?
Oh, so
Okay.
you're a puma if you're in your 30s
Yeah,
with a
so
younger
now
man.
I'm a cougar.
Oh, 40s make you a cougar.
No,
All
a
right,
cougar-
I
you know what a
learned
cougar is?
something.
A cougar is like
That's
60
right. You
to
gotta get some
70
Pumas.
with a younger man.
No, that ain't true.
What'd you say?
Or like if a woman 50 and got a 20-year-old.
That's
No,
not true.
That's not true.
It's just
A cougar
the
is
age
just an older
difference.
woman with a young man.
He said,
Well, what y'all call old men with young women?
A macaroni.
Macaroni.
He said a macaroni.
You don't put old parts on an old car.
That's why you get a younger one. Okay.
LED, fluffy seats.
Name things that your partner may get caught. Name things that your partner might get caught with that would call for explanation.
panties.
Yep, panties. Something else. Condoms for sure.
Ooh, I got a story.
A phone number.
Yep,
A
phone
fucking
number.
text.
Pantyhose.
A phone number and a text is, to me,
Lip
is,
gloss.
Phone number.
today don't mean nothing.
It could depend on who the person is
and the
what's going
content,
on.
and the content.
It's okay. He said to him.
What else?
It's all right. He said to him.
The content.
What else? What else could you find
um,
or see?
Social media
Okay.
messages.
Anything that don't normally be there.
No, you,
Inappropriate. Anything.
I remember at one point I found movie tickets when I was young.
Okay.
I was like, 18, 19, I found movie tickets, nigga. We ain't go to the movies. What the hell going on? You was supposed to be there working. When I looked at the time,
And you did not go with Jonathan.
Right.
Shoot.
And later on, I found out and I cut up. And there's a to break up.
Credit card receipts, hotel receipts.
Yeah. I said tickets and reservations. They don't include you.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's
You
stupid.
said who?
Fucking rest
Them
of
dudes, them dudes that slipping. That's young boy stuff.
That was young. Yeah, I said
Noted.
young.
But you know, there's some old dudes that do stuff like that.
What about hair in the car?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That actually happened.
A hair tie, yeah.
Earrings.
Earrings. Well,
I know if
see
you're
your
doing
Uber.
Uber
stuff.
Let me
Right.
see your
Right.
I need to see that.
Right.
All right, because we can see
And what was her
pictures and
name?
everything.
What about
Especially how like her.
what about hickeys?
Oh, yeah.
Covered.
What happened?
Hickeys.
I fell off my motorcycle.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I'm just naming helping y'all.
That's
job.
silly. That wasn't even a question.
Right.
Lipstick.
I was
Lipstick
just
on
gonna say.
somebody's collar.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that's a
Yeah.
problem, girl.
That's common.
Nah, but who
That's
the hell you
common?
hugging?
Lipstick, makeup, all of that.
I can hug one of y'all and
In
get
here,
don't
you
wear
can.
makeup,
In here,
so I wish you
absolutely.
would.
But still, it deserves an explanation.
Yeah, and you better
That's
do
what we
the.
said. It deserves
And,
an
and,
explanation.
and if you're doing the church hug, you,
yes.
don't have to worry
I
about
hug
that.
Yanni. Oh, okay.
Church
That's
hug.
that's.
Girl tried to rob me and I gave her.
If you do the church hug, you don't have to
Church
worry.
hug, you don't.
Man.
You ain't really
Y'all gotta
getting
come
this.
better. Y'all gotta come better than that one.
I said deserves an explanation.
Yeah.
Everything deserves an explanation.
What about
Everything
blood?
deserves
It could be
it.
blood. It could be blood from anywhere. Like, but you just saying it's blood.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's
An
not
injury or
mine,
anything.
yeah.
Right.
Like, what
Anything
happened?
that's not from me.
Shoot, if he got a scratch that I ain't see.
Right. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. So it's
Where
like
you
an
get that mark
injury. That's why I
from?
said an
Yeah,
injury.
what happened?
Yep.
Where that came from?
Why that's on your neck?
Right.
Who did
Why
that?
your back look like
Right.
that? Who you been fighting? Right.
He got to do the matrix in the heel.
Right. That's right. He said they got to do the matrix until the scar heals.
I know that
Don't
right.
let anybody see it.
Better do something. Better do something.
Crazy.
I guess I'm past all that. That's too much.
Whatever.
Right. You said you didn't play them games.
I don't play them games. I ran a tight stable.
So you
Alright.
ain't
Yeah.
got,
Women
you
is
ain't got,
stable. We gotta
you
go
ain't got
visit
to
his
worry
stable.
about
Where your
nothing.
stable at? We
If
need
you
to
was
go
a principal
visit.
of a school, what would be one reason you would cancel classes today?
James Brown birthday.
Oh, you said classes?
If you're
Weather,
the principal, you would cancel all classes
All the
today.
class.
weather.
Juneteenth.
I'd say power outage.
Power outage, weather,
Um,
Juneteenth.
Yeah, I was gonna say shooting, violence. Yeah.
Birthday.
Okay. My birthday.
I would close. I would just close classes because I don't feel like it today. Everybody just stay
My
home.
birthday.
And the
Right,
test scores
that's
will
my
stay
birthday.
zero.
It is my
Just
birthday.
stay
Test
home.
scores
Everybody
stay
stay
low.
home. All classes are canceled. All right.
So when you guys were in school, like your senior year, did y'all have like skip day or senior week?
Not just seniors, but we just had
Skip days.
Well, I'm talking about legit.
Yeah, I used
Yeah.
to go.
Those
that
were
was
not legit.
Look,
got out of school early,
I
so
was
I
a
didn't have
mama,
to
so
skip.
I left school anyway. I was like, I'm tired of these kids. I was tired of the kids,
Okay.
so
I didn't have
I
to
ain't want to
skip.
raise hands
I
in
got out of
school
school
no more.
early.
I ain't want to, so I just, I got a baby. I
Oh
don't
my
need, I can't go
God.
to school. I gotta leave.
I got out of school early, so I didn't have to skip.
And I did too.
Yes,
And
I
they-
ain't
they
enjoy
still
the
doing
senior week. Activities.
Our skip day was to the beach.
Every
I ain't
year.
going to no prom.
We went
And
to
you
the
got to think
beach.
about when I was in school, we had a pregnant wing, we had a smoking section.
Did y'all?
Yeah,
Wow.
Smoking.
Damn.
Well, when did you go to school in the 50s?
Right.
we had a smoking section.
Was it
Well,
segregated?
No,
I
right
didn't know. It was
outside,
at Atlanta Public School. I don't know what you're
right
talking about.
outside the cafeteria. You had it.
So they let y'all smoke.
Yes.
It was a
It
legitimate.
was only for about 1 year we had it when I was in school,
That
but
is
it was
not
there
fair.
before me. Yeah, they had a smoking section and they
I
had a
wish I was
section
in
where the
school.
pregnant
Then. They
girls
act
was
like
school
back
at.
in the day was real bad. It was not.
No, it wasn't bad. But like for instance, the way kids dress now, we couldn't dress the way they dress now.
Right.
Like
But
girls,
y'all wouldn't have.
But-
Right, because they ain't even have that stuff. Them kind of clothes that people Everything was black and white.
Watch it. I ain't gonna let her go there, Roscoe. I got you. I ain't-
Same age.
I ain't gonna.
You know how the white people are.
Black and white and white. So black and white. Okay.
I ain't gonna let her go there, Ross. I ain't gonna let her go there.
I love it.
Next, if you are exclusive, if
Your
you are
teacher
in an
about your
exclusive
school
relationship, if you are not in an exclusive, if y'all want to call in, y'all call in 678-661-1819. All right, 678-661-1819. If you have any comments or questions. Hold on. Somebody put on here the flu. If you got the flu.
Cancel school.
Cancel school for the flu. Oh, okay. I got it now. Okay.
Everybody, we gotta protect everybody.
Everybody gotta be shutting down like it's COVID.
If you'd like to be a guest, call 678-661-9912. If you'd like to be a sponsor, 678-661-9912. If you'd like to advertise with me, 678-661-9912. Okay, now, if you aren't exclusive with anyone, are you obligated to tell the person that you're dating that you are dating other people?
Dating? No. Fucking yes.
I agree. I agree with Yanni.
Say it again. If you're dating, just dating, are you obligated to tell who you're dating that you're dating other people?
Depending on what they are to you.
They're not exclusive. I said you're not exclusive.
No, you don't owe them no explanation.
If we're just casually going out, hanging out,
When I'm with you, I'm with you. When I ain't with you, I ain't with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm your boo while I'm with you.
I ain't necessarily all that.
I'm your boo when I'm with you. It's all about you when I'm with you. And when I ain't with you,
that's cool.
I'm going to respect you. I'm going to make sure you're all right. But tomorrow, I'm not with you. We still good.
Right.
But hey.
Because you can't control nobody
you
anyway, whether you're exclusive or not.
You don't owe them no explanation.
Okay. What you say, Yuri?
I agree with Yanni. You know?
Just tell them if you're sleeping with somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you tell them that off the rip, or you just wait till y'all get to that point? Hey, you finna give me something, but I'm sleeping with somebody else.
I'm saying if
when do you tell them?
If y'all doing it, if you in the bed, if y'all in the bed.
If you in the bed, you wait till you get
not
in the bed.
If you not if you in actually if y'all doing the nasty.
That's what I'm saying.
And I feel like
before you get to the bed, though,
or prior. Yes, before and prior.
I think. Wait a minute. Wait. I think a conversation should be had.
This is what I'm saying. Prior to
even before the day of, because everybody knows when you start feeling that person. So if you're sleeping with multiple people,
that's not true because some people said they fell in the pussy.
And they lied.
Oh, okay.
You're right.
I just thought, I just thought.
You can fall into some pussy.
No.
Oh, no.
Pussy like a
that be the
pothole.
story. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
It's like a pothole.
They just
because you already mentally.
My pussy is not like a pothole.
Hey.
The hell?
Well, you got good.
Oh, you got into by accident?
You can bump in the pussy.
One time, this old man.
We can bump in.
So can girls just absolutely accidentally jump on some dick?
Hey, man.
Yes, we can jump on some dick. If they can fall into the fucking pothole, we can
should be able to accidentally jump on.
But he just fell in.
Right, you know what I'm saying? I just accidentally jumped on it.
Some young guys was giving this older guy some chat, as we call it, like talking shit with him. And say, man, go on, man. You probably can't even get it up no more. And his reply was, young man, I get more pussy by accident than you get on purpose.
Yeah.
And that flowed me. But that could really happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all not going to accidentally follow none.
Why? Why when y'all can, we can't? I thought it was equal.
No, it's not equal on that note.
Oh.
Because y'all are so...
We so what?
Right.
So nice. Men get tricked into a lot of pussy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Tricked.
Oh,
like for instance, we come over y'all house. We come over y'all house and y'all, take off your clothes.
Well, you got run. The Bible say run.
And you got raped, right? Because you were forced.
Men get raped, but we don't know
forced.
We don't know how to report it. It's not a.
Y'all just embarrassed to report it. I do believe men get raped.
I do too, but
y'all wanted to.
Seriously, in
Y'all
this
is
right.
No, that mean
y'all
yes.
don't
right.
You wouldn't say no.
No, it's like no, girl, no, stop, girl,
Right.
stop.
You know I got
girl, stop,
Yeah.
and you take
And
off
you
your
rolling it
clothes.
up, you kind of
Right,
right. Girl.
Y'all, but back to what y'all was saying, should you tell a person? Let me ask you this.
Now we going back to the question.
If a guy got you and y'all in the groove, getting the woman up and the rubbing and the touching, and then you say, hey, I'm sleeping with somebody else. That nigga gonna drop you out his arms.
I don't believe that all the time.
That's not true.
You said if y'all in the mix and y'all get
Especially
ready
if you in the
you
mix.
ready, like you right and ready.
It'll just be
hard,
for the
pussy
man.
wet.
It will be
You
just
right
a
there. I'm like,
smash.
hey,
It might.
I fucked last night. Like, it's
change
okay.
The way he looks at that woman.
Right.
That, yeah, but he gonna hit.
If he gonna get
He
that
like
opportunity,
he committed.
he gonna
He
smash.
going all the way.
He smashing.
Yeah.
We're going all the way.
He smashing.
Check this out.
Especially if he my own.
Right.
I used to be a bad guy, and I got a lot of bad guy friends.
Okay.
And my bad guy friends,
Right. Like, okay.
my bad guy friends. I'm gonna tell you some of the stuff they used to do.
Not me, but my neighbor.
I couldn't believe how. I'm gonna give you an example. We got off the highway in town, the main highway going into the city, and everybody was going there for a big event. It was women everywhere. So
That sound like Freaknik.
no, it was like a Freaknik. I'm driving. He hollering out the back window, walking back and forth through the vehicle and everything. And the girls know the traffic backed up. Next thing I know, I hear the buzzer come on because the door open. So I'm thinking he just hanging out the door hollering at the girl. Next thing I know, the door closed. He quiet for about 6 red lights.
He got company in the back.
Then so now, he like, hey man, pull over in the Sears parking lot. I pulled over in the Sears parking lot, but he ain't got no shirt on and he looking crazy, like glassy eyes, weak legs and everything, right? So I'm like, next thing you know, he said, hey bro, just pull over on the end of the parking lot. And then all of a sudden, a car pulled up beside it with a whole bunch of women in it. So I'm like, hey, woo. They're like, tell my girl to come on. Tell your girl to come on. When did she, your girl ain't in here? She jumped up in the ride.
Here I am.
I didn't know it.
So he knew she was in there. What he thought she was in there for?
Well, he knew where she was in there, but I'm saying.
He was driving. He didn't know.
Just that quick.
No, he said somebody said let my girl out of there.
The car that pulled up next to them with all the girls.
Right. So I'm saying who was in the other car?
All her friends.
All her friends.
Oh, the girls. Okay.
Right. And the whole time we was down there, we saw that girl walking with, I guess her dude. And she walked by, she like, and man, I was just shaking my head.
Why?
Because she trifling.
But if y'all do it, what does that make y'all?
Trifling.
Oh, okay. As long as we equal.
Right.
Yeah.
I just can't, I ain't never been one on one. If my buddy got you, I don't want you. If I see you with a man, I don't want you. I'm just being
Some
honest.
people like that.
Right. I was gonna say that's intriguing.
Yeah, because then that way they don't have to deal with you for real.
Right.
You
You
know,
can go home.
I don't found out that's been
We're gonna have that topic another time. Side pieces. Okay.
that's a bigger turn on to women than it is to men.
Yeah, because the side pieces that don't.
I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example.
Those side pieces,
They
right. Some
Somebody
side
call
pieces
in.
are fine being where they are. You got to go home, so you can't check me. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing, because I get to be in the street.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Danny. The journalist and news anchor here at Caribbean Life and the social media manager as well. Mr. Lawrence, are you there?
No, he's not.
Um,
How can we help you?
She don't want to. You want Lawrence?
Yes.
Okay.
He had called me from this number earlier.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang up.
Right.
Because we in the middle of a show.
Because we on the show.
You on the air?
Oh. You got a question?
Right.
About
no,
our
I
topic.
Okay.
We on the air talking about side pieces. What you got to say for us tonight?
Have you ever been a side piece?
Or do you
No,
have
I have
one?
not.
Do you have one?
Do you have a side piece?
No, I do not.
Oh,
You can hang up. Thank you.
It sounds so serious.
Right.
They can hear you all over social media right now.
You had a different tone when you called for Lawrence. Now when we asked you about a side piece, you got a little bass in your voice.
She said, it ain't me.
No, I don't have one. Not at all.
Okay.
And you're not one.
No, and I'm not one either.
Okay.
Good job.
I'm single and by myself and chilling.
Hey, very good.
talking on here asking for you.
Hey, Danny, sorry about that.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Ooh, sorry for the interruption.
All right. She was looking for you. We thought she was calling for the show.
Hey.
To do your music.
Mm-hmm.
So when it came in.
Where is some music on there now?
No. When you ready for me to do music, I had my phone attached to it.
Hey, we live.
We live. All right. So we got off track with the side piece.
And I covered for
We'll
you.
go back to it next week.
Mr. DJ, I covered for you so she didn't say the wrong thing.
Right.
You owe me after
She
hours.
did. She was like, I'm not a side piece, and I
Right.
don't have one either.
Right.
I'm not a side piece.
I don't deal with side pieces. I hate side pieces.
Right.
I love the Lord.
Yeah.
I don't do
As you say, her
Right.
voice got deep.
Right. She said, no, I'm not a side piece.
For real, like, wait a minute.
At first, she was talking sexy. Lawrence,
Can you hear me? Are you there?
say something. Blink your eyes.
And I ain't saying she Lawrence's side piece, but it sounded like she might have been a side piece.
Oh, she don't be
Gotta be careful.
I know that's right.
That's a
I
little
ain't
girl.
talking about you. I'm saying
Little girls like
somebody
old men.
else.
That's a lie. Look.
You better tell them.
Little girls like old men.
They sure do.
You look like daddy.
No.
I got daddy issues.
You look like
All right.
Help me.
What they got?
Help me with my daddy issues.
Call
Yes.
you daddy. Okay.
No problem.
Okay, so we're saying you're not obligated basically to tell somebody that you're dating other people if you're not exclusive.
You're
Is that
not.
what we're
You're
saying?
not. But like, I feel like if you're gonna jump in the sack, I think that should be a conversation had.
Okay, so sexually, if you're going to be intimate with someone and you're being intimate with several people, more than one, then it should be a discussion.
Definitely.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
agree with that. Okay.
People do that.
Yeah, they do it.
I mean, they try, and then people lie.
Do what?
Be with a whole bunch of people.
Yes.
More than one is too many if nobody
So
knows.
basically, they just like having sex. It ain't so much about the person.
Some of them, yeah.
Well, it said it's not dating. We said dating. And if you just having sex, some people just having sex. and
We
they're
gonna
not in a
mix that with the
relationship.
side piece conversation for the next show.
Okay.
There you go with that.
Which is worse, non-sexual emotional affairs or sexual affairs to
What?
y'all?
Non-sexual,
Emotional,
affairs.
non-sexual,
Mm.
or sexual affairs.
Emotional, non-sexual.
Yeah,
That's
I
worse.
agree.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's the question. What's worse?
I said,
Yeah.
which is worse? Do you think emotional affair
Emotional.
Yeah.
or sexual, and why?
What's the emotional affair?
Feelings.
Oh my God. Emotions is
Talking like
mixed
y'all
with
say.
mental. It gets in your brain. Emotions. It's
Oh, go
it's,
back, go
it's
back.
mental.
Tyler Perry,
Right.
Mia Culpa. Remember we
Right.
was talking about it was all in here first.
Right.
Here
Okay,
first
yes.
Before she, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's how they got elsewhere. But when you listen to some men are saying women can cheat. And it's worse because they feel like women are emotionally attached. And you hear me
Yeah, because,
saying
you know-
it's different for a man because all we trying to do is smash.
Yeah,
We
but
ain't
that
really
that when we
emotionally
find out
involved.
you
And that-
fucking the
that's not
girl, we'll say, "Do you love her?" Cause we
We
got
equate
that equate right.
Yeah.
It's the emotion. Cause it's like if he be like, "Fuck that bitch, I'm getting it was just a pussy," he might get away with that.
You know, women can't departmentalize like men.
Well,
I think
whatever.
that's true.
I don't really
think
really
we
care
can, I think we
about
can.
what
I
you
think
say.
we can.
Look.
I think we
Yeah,
can
exactly. That's what I said.
compartmentalize.
Whatever.
Substantial.
No.
First of all, we ain't gonna give out all secrets. Is
It
what we not gonna do.
depends.
We not gonna-
It
You're right.
depends on at what point and stage you are in your life.
Right.
Right, because I
That
think women
true.
can compartmentalize.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, what would you go to say? Why you say we can't?
Because in so many different entities that men have been screwed up and women choose to deal with them and love them like he the best man in the world. I give y'all kudos for that. You know you got a raggedy dude, but you still treat him like a king. If a dude know his girl raggedy, he gonna treat her raggedy. Is
well,
I'm
what
lying
they
or
got
not?
to do? What does that have to do with not being able to?
Compartmentalize.
All right,
Because that person, she's treating him that way because she has gotten wrapped up in her emotions and feelings.
That
Has
part.
has nothing to do with
Okay.
being able to come whatever.
Compartmentalize.
Yeah,
I
that
got
word.
Well, I
All
feel
right,
like
so
that
Spencer,
is.
you're a good girl.
I think.
I'm just using this for example. You're a good
I
girl.
am a good girl. Don't use it for a fucking example.
Right. She's like, I'm a good girl.
For the records. So, I'm going to treat you a certain way. this one over here, hey, my buddy can come by and see you. I won't be mad at you. But you, I have a fit. Because how we started off and how I met her, I put her in that department.
Right.
But a woman will meet a dude that's straight up a gangster, killer,
Whore.
whore, gay, and feel like you can change him to be a better man. We're not going to try to change that whore or that thought or that streetwalker. Continue to be what you are.
Don't say all women. Say
Well, go back. We know he's just generalizing.
Yeah.
All of us just generalizing, not all.
I'm serious. Now, a weak man falls in love, get caught up with them bad girls because she do something to him that he never experienced before.
Potential.
The toxic.
No, I ain't gonna say toxic.
What you mean?
You talking about their potential. We fall in love with the potential of a man.
Right. Because, I mean...
Hey, men fall in love with pussy.
No, men fall in love. No, men fall in love with what he
And we
see.
fall in love with pussy. I mean, with potential, they fall in love with pussy.
No, we fall in love with what we see.
Okay, so
how y'all treat
superficial.
as a whole. As a whole. No, not superficial. As a whole. Back to compartmentalizing. Okay, yeah, you might give me all the pussy in the world, but when I get sick, you can't take care of me. You don't feed me. I'm going to keep getting the pussy, but I just won't come at you when I'm sick. You see what I'm saying?
When you, what's the,
But a woman know this nigga
what's
ain't
the
going to
song?
take care of her while she's sick. But she going to keep getting the pussy and keep calling him, I'm sick, you ain't going to come through. Nah, I'll be over there when you get well.
That ain't never been my experience.
It ain't been your experience, but women put up with dumb stuff like that.
Well,
off of trifling dudes.
I mean,
I think that could be both and.
Yeah,
I mean,
men
yeah,
put up with yeah.
But they know, them the women know what they good for.
No, nothing.
I'm saying, and then that's when she becomes the whore that y'all say because she got him for the penis, she got him for
I'm confused
this
because you
or
said women
that.
can't compartmentalize. Is that what you said?
I don't say. I never call a woman a whore.
Right.
Cause she can't do it by herself.
Right, but what if she's a whore?
What's a whore?
Like, I mean, like a prostitute.
You can't hoe by
like,
yourself.
That's
If she hoeing, somebody hoeing
That's a
with
business lady.
Okay.
I
mean, I don't
He
care.
said that's a business lady.
I don't consider that. I don't consider.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a hot commodity itself.
I don't like that. If I could figure out a way to put pussy on the stock market, I'd be richer than Bill Gates. I'd be the richest man in the world.
Hey, I'd invest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd invest.
Let's figure it out.
Yes, we need to do that.
I'm just telling you, I don't believe in calling a woman a whore. None of that. Because it takes, she got to have somebody to whore with.
Next question. Do you think if you have a side piece, bless you, or if you have a side piece, do you think you should tell your side piece about your primary relationship? Why? Like the truth about the relationship, the details. If so, why or why not?
No.
I think you should.
No.
I want to say it the right way, no.
I want to say no.
But in that relationship, yes.
I think
Say it again.
Because
you say no,
right.
If you got a side piece,
right.
Okay.
I want to say no. But
right.
for that relationship, yes, you do. Because that's how that side piece is going to play.
And stay in his lane.
Play your position.
I mean, they know
Stay
that
in your
they
lane.
may. I'm saying, okay. Let me better say. They know that they're a side piece,
Right.
Okay.
but
Do
don't
you
matter.
tell
do
them
you tell them
the
details?
details?
of your
Not
relationship?
details, but you need to.
I would.
I mean, you don't need to do shit. No.
Right.
I don't.
You
think
know you
should.
decide
No.
place. I don't think you should.
You know your position, play your
Period.
position,
Point
but
blank.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying.
I don't think details because I know some ladies. I'm gonna talk on both ends that I have experienced directly or indirectly. So I know some ladies that have had side pieces, and the side pieces researched once they knew enough information. They went and researched the girl's address, and on Google they were able to find her man's name, the children's name, the
Cause he didn't want to be the side piece.
right,
no
you know
more.
what I'm saying? But he did it like after a couple of encounters, right? So I'm like, girl, that ain't cute. That's dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that ain't cute. That's scary, right? Or
That's
like you said, if
that's a
you
buster.
the girl on this, if you the girl that's the side piece, back to comparing. Oh well, the dude, 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 the is your wife better than, or your wife do this, and now she riding around trying to see if she can get a glimpse of the wife, or something happened here. I don't know, those of us that live in DeKalb County, I was in Atlanta some years ago. The teacher, she was working in DeKalb County or a para or something, but her husband was a semi-pro football player here, and his side piece kidnapped his wife from the house. She was coming out the house, go to work, go somewhere. Him and his wife had 2 kids. They, wherever they are. But the side piece, get the wife by gunpoint, take her down I-20 somewhere, and killed the wife. And she tried to kill herself. I don't know if she was successful. But the husband winded up, eventually the wife's family winded up pressing some type of charges or something against the husband. So he couldn't get the kids. The wife's parents, whoever family got the kids. But the judge wound up doing something saying that she was going to charge the husband for the infidelity and part of the murder or something, the plot, whatever, however he was acting. So I'm saying, and I'm not saying that you can't, for me, let me say this, for me, if I had a side piece, I would say, yes, I'm in a relationship, however, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to have no information, like on your show when you was talking about online dating. Like, some information is too much information. You get what I'm saying? So, wrong phone, you ain't got the real phone number. You ain't going to have the address. You ain't going to, you going to know that I can only see you on Thursday. Like Betty said, I can only see you on Thursday. Or whatever. But I think too much details exposes you to too much. And not only does it expose you, because what if he flips?
Because the men get emotional too.
Right, and that's my point. So they flip, and now they go spilling the beans, because that's what they do sometimes, just like women do. You want to go tell it, you think it's going to make a difference, you go think they're going to run into your arms or whatever. But they might get you killed, or they might get killed, and all of that. So I think, if that's what you choose to indulge in and get in, you have to be careful as a side piece, and a person that has a side piece, because you don't know what you're exposing people to. And I've also had, I talked about it last year, about one of my sons that was involved in a relationship, and he didn't know that he was a side piece at all, and was put in harm's way and danger, like real danger, like stranger danger. Physically harmed, like had to go to the hospital and all this stuff, and don't even know that you're a side piece. You get what I'm saying? So, like Lifetime movie side piece. So I'm saying, I think some information you need to give, but you need to be mindful, and when you are choosing to be a side piece, you need to be careful, because you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So that, anyway. Anybody else got something to say before we go on?
Yeah, I just think when people start off a relationship, like, for instance, for a man, if a man see a woman and he have a persona of her, and then once he get enough confidence to go ahead and try to pursue her, and say it work out where he able to date her, then like, oh man, she ain't bad as I thought she was, or she's not what I thought she was, and end up liking her more than what he anticipated. Just as well as a woman can do the same with a man. And before you know it, you caught up in your feelings with this person, and then this person like, we just having a good time.
We just kicking it.
Or we just having it. You like, oh, hell no.
You belong to me.
Male or female.
Right.
Because I have been in situations with some crazy females, because I was playing, just talking shit and whatnot. Didn't have nobody. So I was like, hey, let's go out. Should have never did it.
Or were you just dating?
Were
you playing with their emotions and their feelings, making them think it was something more than what it was?
I was playing with their emotions.
Oh, okay.
I was playing with their emotions, and I learned. So I'm glad I learned it. I learned it early in life, because she was crazy.
Did you
she
ever?
Crazy to play with her.
Did you ever? Anyway, did you ever say to her that you weren't interested in anything serious? You just.
I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
Well, how did you play with him?
I had to ask her.
That's how he played with him, because he didn't say nothing.
I'm gonna say this: men are just as bad. I'm gonna say men are just as bad as women, because when I was in my 20s, I dated, and I told whoever I was dating I was not interested in a serious relationship. I just wanted to kick it. I'm your boo when I'm with you, and when I ain't with you, you somebody else boo. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But that was just it. There's
I
no,
like how you
there's
said
no, we're not exclusive. But when we together, we together.
But if you give a man some pussy on a regular basis,
who said I was giving him pussy on a regular basis? I can give you pussy once.
Listen
that
to
don't
me.
mean I'm your girl.
If you sleep with a person more than once, it's a relationship.
No, it's not.
It's a relationship, but that does not.
Okay, it's a relationship.
But that
it's
does
a
not mean we're
relationship, but
exclusive.
that don't mean you my man relationship. That mean you my one-time fuck relationship. Sometimes have sex relationship.
I won't say it's a relationship.
That's not dirty.
It's a situationship.
Especially since I already said we not exclusive.
But if I tell you that I am not interested in being in a committed,
but you're a woman, Kimmy, and you know women do not really have a voice, so you know it don't matter.
Me too.
No, I mean me three. But I'm saying in reality of the man, we don't really have.
It
a voice.
does not mean that you want to be exclusive.
That's where I was at that point in time in my life. And no, you will not spend a night. Just like if you call me at 10 o'clock, you know what it is if I call you at 10 o'clock.
Right.
I ain't talked to you all day.
Right.
That's just like sending that
It's a
WDY.
Right.
What you doing?
Right.
You know what it is. So at that point,
when you call it nighttime. When you call it nighttime, and you talk at nighttime.
Y'all low down.
So my thing is, I experienced
baby, it's called life.
When you just talk at nighttime.
Right.
And
we know what it
honest.
is.
I had relations. Situationships or whatever with men that I said I did not want to be in a committed relationship, a serious relationship. When I'm with you, I'm with you. When I'm not, you know, no questions asked.
No questions.
Right? Okay, so cool. But I said I was not looking for love.
Exactly.
Right, you were
I
clear.
I want a relationship.
You were clear.
Clear English, just like I do now. Okay, so when they changed the rules. And then start saying, I love you, I want to spend time, where you at, and you checking for me. Then I changed the relationship. Why? Because you changed the rules. We laid the perimeters down from the beginning, so now you call and
What
try to figure out
what
where
fucking
I
part
am.
of the game is this?
Right.
Oh no.
And then when it was like, oh, I love you, and let's be more, let me change my number, don't call me no more. Like, no, we can't hang no more, we can't go to dinner no more, we can't do nothing because we were just kicking it. We were just kicking it.
You tripping.
You're changing the parameters of the relationship.
It's a problem because you did it as a female.
I will say that
sometimes y'all get some dick on you.
Well,
I'm saying on both ends, but I'm saying where he's saying women, I'm speaking that I have experienced men that are emotional and they change.
Wait a minute, Roscoe.
It go both ways.
Right.
So,
that's my whole point.
I was in a situation where we had an agreement that it was just a ship. Okay, nobody wanted to be committed. It was
just a ship.
It was a ship.
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, because
you can go to dinner, you can hang out, you can talk on the phone.
We actually spent a lot of time together.
Right.
So for me, it started feeling like and looking like a relationship. So I got gone. I put them. No, it wasn't no brakes. I put them skates on and I was out.
Yeah.
I roll, bounce, baby, roll. Because that's not what I wanted at that point in time because I was dealing with some other things. However, I enjoyed the camaraderie. I enjoyed the companionship. They had some stuff that they were dealing with. And we, as a relationship, no, we wasn't going to work.
Yeah, because we
as
put
a
too much
ship,
time in it.
We good.
Hey,
Right.
If I hit you more than 3 times, we go together.
That's a song, y'all, too. We have a call.
You blow the
One time it's
you part of the stable
2
now.
times it's and 3 times I'm a wife. You know
Right.
I want to go
we got
to
a
your
call,
stable.
y'all. Hold on, we got a call. Hey, caller. Hey, caller. Maybe not.
Now we
Hey,
can.
caller.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
This is Thomas, your cousin. Just because you have sex with somebody doesn't mean that's your girl.
Absolutely.
Friends with benefits,
Thomas.
you know.
Hold on. He said friends with benefits.
It's about communicating what you want and what you need at the time. Sometimes, you don't want to be in a serious relationship. Sometimes you just want to have sex.
You
know
better
what I'm
say
saying?
it.
Want to have sex, baby?
But if you want her to be your girl, then you can't play games. You got to communicate exactly what you want and what you're looking for, and vice versa with the
Say
woman.
something, baby.
If you just want this, you know what I'm saying?
Whoop.
Tell her that's
That's
all
that
you want.
communication.
But if you want a serious relationship, open up your mouth and speak.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Thomas.
Amen, Thomas.
Thank
do
you.
me a favor.
Say what you want.
Thomas, do me a favor and lose this number.
Stop playing games.
You're a player hater, and I hope your phone get turned off.
Oh, God. You telling the truth, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas.
You sell out. Bye.
Y'all know this is National Women's Month.
See what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
Yeah.
National
It's coming
Women's-
to an end. The National Women's Month, not the show.
Same thing.
So do y'all have any historical woman or some fact y'all want to share, a woman y'all want to celebrate? I want to celebrate me.
I was just finna say, I'm great.
Yay. I want to celebrate me. Y'all want to celebrate y'all?
Yes.
Tomorrow's my
I'm
real
still
birthday.
standing. Still
Yay.
standing. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I was AARP last year, now I'm AARP.
She got a number behind it.
Right, plus one.
Welcome to the club.
Yay! So this is the official. We're not having all the music and stuff tonight. That's how we did it last night. But I'll be 51 tomorrow. Woo! Thank God for another year.
God, dog,
That's breaking up the.
I was gonna buy you a candle with on a higher number than that.
Oh damn! You're so funny. Okay. Now we're getting to the y'all want to share with somebody else? Share y'all. Want National? Tell us something great about
say
us.
something. She thinking.
Tell us something great about y'all. Great.
I'm surviving.
God is survivor.
I'm surviving. That's great.
Okay, yay!
Well,
Ooh, something great.
tomorrow is my 4th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And y'all watch Lifing with Coach Kimmy. Yesterday she did an episode. It's on Facebook at Caribbeanlifetv. She did an episode on online dating, and it was some other people that were on the show that have had successful online dating experiences, and they got married, and they're still married and been married for years. So it works. So y'all check her out on Wednesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. on Caribbean Life TV on Facebook. And you can listen live on Live 365 app, and then go to Caribbean Life Radio, and then you will hear Life with Coach Kimmy, and she has some interesting topics.
And also Podcast FM.
Oh, something new. Podcast FM too.
Right.
How do you do that?
Right.
And back on TV.
Okay, so tell us how, boss. Since he getting some straightening.
No.
Go ahead.
This is what has been going on the whole time. That's where it's been.
So tell us.
So,
Yeah, so we'll
Put
know.
it on the microphone so we can hear you.
So you can get all the shows on Podcast FM.
Okay.
Just go to the app, and we are right there on the 4th app down on the left, and Live 365. Go there, and just as soon as you type in Caribbean, we're one of 2 apps. We're in over 100 countries. We're also on TV. You can sit in your living room, go to your Fire Stick, Apple. We call it Apple TV. What's called it? Apple TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apple TV, Roku. You just go to your computer, to your TV, type in Bacchanal TV, download the app, and just open it up. B-A-K, I got you, and it's spelled uniquely. So it's Bacchanal TV, and this gives us regional reach all over the Caribbean and all over the world. So the platform is growing. We're in talks with Roku directly. And within a month, we'll be directly on Roku, Caribbean Live TV, Roku worldwide. So Bossman is in his office working to make sure that this content is worldwide consistently.
All right. Woo-woo.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to get it. Microphone back to training.
Ooh, can I get a little?
All righty.
I had a lady in history.
Thomas said happy anniversary.
Thank you, Thomas.
I had a
Woman in history.
woman in history.
Yuri celebrating a woman in history.
Yeah, I wanna.
We see ice.
I'm sorry.
I want to big up Louise Little.
Okay, Louise Little. What did she do?
Louise Little was a Canadian woman born in a village of Ladigue.
Oh, do you know what
St.
that is?
Andrews? Yeah, actually, I have friends from there. Like Tally family from Ladigue. One of my best friends. But she was the mother of Malcolm X.
Oh, okay.
That's Malcolm X's mother. And
wait a minute. Say that again.
that was the mother of Malcolm X.
That lady?
Louise Little, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because his name was
His
Malcolm
name was
Little.
Yeah, right.
Right. Well, she migrated to the U.S. where she, I believe, was like the basis of his stance in society. Because she followed Marcus Garvey. That was who she gravitated to. And it was in one of their meetings that she met his father. You know? And yeah, and then
Let's see her picture.
here she is.
Oh,
Yeah, she was a red-skinned woman, a light woman.
I know her.
All right, now. Looking at Malcolm.
Yeah, so that's my hero woman for National
Women's Month.
Canadian
Okay.
Louise Little.
Y'all, 1,800 ain't giving me no money, y'all, but I just want to tell y'all. This pineapple 1,800 ultimate margarita is hitting, okay? That's what we on tonight.
I thought you didn't like pineapple.
I like pineapple.
Oh.
I drink the pineapple water too.
Oh yeah, you did. That's right. You was like, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I like pineapple. I had a patient today, and he said, we were talking about, I said, well, do you cook? He was like, I don't know. I don't cook, but he said, I like sweet potatoes. And he said he puts crushed pineapples in his sweet potatoes. With
I've heard of that.
I heard of that.
I put pecans, but I don't, and butter, sugar, butter, sugar, cinnamon, but I never put pineapple. So I told him this weekend I might try some pineapples in my sweet potatoes. His sweet potatoes, and he said it's really
Pineapple good on pizza too.
Y'all do eat it on pizza.
And I eat it in spaghetti.
Y'all eat it in spaghetti.
And salad.
I eat it in salad. Oh, it's
Yes.
good.
Black
Especially if you make some chicken spaghetti. Make some chicken spaghetti too. It's good.
Is that a southern thing?
No, it's not, because I started eating it up north. Somebody in New York first. Okay, so
spaghetti and
back to the matter at hand. Okay, relationship. What would y'all say a relationship is? Relationship definition. Or y'all want me to tell y'all definition real quick?
Tell me the definition, because I feel like I got a relationship with everybody. My relationship is, everybody I know, we in a relationship.
Yeah, friendship.
It's just a state of being connected to somebody.
That's
all.
it.
Simple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right? Okay, so trust. Trust is to believe in or have a firm reliability in someone or something. Truth, ability, or strength in someone. The belief of their strength or in something. Do y'all agree with that for trust?
Yeah.
Y'all want to add anything? Betrayal. To expose, to give information to another side, doing it intentionally or unintentionally, and to be disloyal. Do you agree, Ed?
That's that disloyal part.
Okay. Apologize. To express regret for something that one has done wrong. Validating the other person has felt offended and acknowledge your responsibility in that offense. Add anything? Y'all want to add anything? Agree?
Agree.
Yeah.
I don't know how we could disagree, because, you know.
Okay. Accountability. To be accountable is the expectation of someone to that's justifying their actions and their decisions. Being responsible for them holds them. It means that they're being accountable. Yes?
Yes.
And proceeding. To begin a course of action or to continue a course of action, how you are moving forward. Do we agree?
Say that again.
To proceed. How do we proceed?
Okay.
So when you're proceeding, you're continuing a course or you're beginning a new course of action. You get what I'm saying? And moving forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's to move forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, to move forward. So have any of you ever experienced a relationship? And a relationship does not have to be a significant other. You know what I'm saying? We're all of us are in a relationship here in some
Absolutely.
form, right? And all of us, for the most part, I feel. Well, I'm gonna speak for myself. For everyone that's in the room right now, I have a relationship with, and I trust that you have everyone in here's best interest at hand, right?
Right.
Okay, so it's not just significant others. So I'm speaking just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Have either one of you ever experienced betrayal? And how did it make you feel? Let me say this. Let me start over. Okay, in betrayal, how did it make you feel? And if someone apologizes, how many apologies is too many apologies for similar or same offenses? Let's start there.
Let me take it, please.
Take it.
Take that.
Don't say that.
I have experienced that. And you get a pass. Just depending on what it looks like. I'm older now. I will say in the past I will give you 2 strikes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get a third. And I will forgive. I will not forget.
Right.
The forgiveness is not for you. It is for me. So I can make my peace and move on without you. Mm-hmm. Because if I have to continually tell you over and over again that your actions are hurting me, then you don't care. Mm-hmm. And I shouldn't have to say it but one time. And then if you do something else and it's similar, it's it's an act of betrayal. It might not be the same betrayal, but it's still an act of betrayal. Then we don't have the type of relationship that I thought we had. So now I want to be on the same playing field. So I'm finna change and shift and treat you accordingly to what I see. If it looks like a snake, it slither like a snake, it's a snake. And who am I to say, no, you're not a snake, you're a zebra. No, you're a snake. And I'm not gonna try and change that.
So you proceed with caution?
Absolutely.
And the moving forward or how you proceed would be different. Would not continue as you did.
Absolutely. And I will move forward, but we may not.
Okay. So forgiveness, would y'all say, because anybody want to jump in first? Go ahead before I add.
Well, I want to say about betrayal.
Betrayal. Have you experienced betrayal? How did it make you feel?
I don't think I experienced betrayal once in life. I knew it was intentionally done.
Betrayal is intentional or unintentional.
Right.
See, I think when you say unintentional, some people are just the way they are, so they don't know what they're doing. They think everything is all right.
Okay, and I agree. But if I give you notice and put you on warning, hey, that act made me feel like it was an act of betrayal. I feel betrayed. I feel like our trust, our ship was broken because of da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I'm sorry. I understand. I get it. We're going to move forward. Okay, cool. 6 months later, you do something else. And it might not be the exact same thing, but it's still an act. And then, you apologize, or the person apologizes, and you try to move forward. Now, for me, like I said, I'm older now. I'm a little cranky. Patience is not as, I'm not as patient, but then I feel like in my younger years, I was a little needy. So, yeah, I ain't needed now. I need Kim. And Kim needs her peace. And when you disturb Kim's peace, it's a whole nother situation.
Right.
So that's where I am and what I'm on now. So with that, we're going to move forward, but we might not be moving forward together.
Right. So you said you've only experienced betrayal once, but you think they didn't know they were betraying you.
I experienced it once, and I knew it was obvious, and the person knew what they're doing. But I have experienced something that felt like betrayal, and the person, that's just their personality, their makeup.
Did they apologize? Did you have a conversation about it?
Yes, and they don't understand because that's who they are.
So do you still deal with that person in that capacity?
No, I deal with them different.
Okay, there you go. Boom.
I deal with them different. But
Is the expectations the same? And when you're in a relationship, when we're in a relationship, do you I think in relationships, I think it depends. I'm gonna say in relationships, it depends on the relationship. It depends on how much time you put in the relationship. It depends on the conversations you've had in the relationship.
I agree.
What some people feel comfortable with,
That's why you feel
other
like
people may not feel. But
why
okay,
you feel
I'm
the
gonna use
betrayal.
this as an example. If any of us did something to each other that's in here at the table, right? If any of us did something to each other, because some of us are new to each other, right? So if we did something to each other and we're just talking, and it could have been talking at the table. We're going to use that example. We're talking at the table, and when we go outside, we can still talk about what was said at the table, but just speaking in general, she peeled the cucumber to 3 inches. You get what I'm saying? I'm just using that as an example, right? So with us, with whoever says it, that could feel like betrayal to that person, because now you added something to when you really didn't, but you did. You get what I'm saying? So now it brings some type of offense. But the expectation that the person should have should be less than the expectation that you have with somebody that you deal with, on a regular basis all the time. Y'all talk, y'all hang, y'all kicking it. So the betrayal feels different.
Right, because it's levels to this shit.
Right. Okay, so when you say somebody betrayed you and they didn't know it, and then somebody else, they knew it, was it betrayal, or was it that y'all didn't have clear parameters? Because we still know people as who they are.
The person
like you said, if you know they're a snake.
The person that betrayed me, and I knew they do it, and I let them know that I knew. I was mad enough where I'd have busted them in the head.
Right.
The person who didn't know, I couldn't be mad at them because they don't know no better. Where I'm at in life, I don't hold a person accountable when they don't know.
Right.
But if you tell them,
you know they don't know.
Right, and then if you tell them,
but
if you tell them and they continue to do it, then what?
You need to change
but like
the
you said,
relationship.
you know when they know.
Like for instance, you got people that's not punctual. You got people that's not gonna hold up their end of the deal.
Right.
You can't undo that you met them. So now, you just don't deal with them on that level.
Right.
And then that might be a bad person, but you just can't deal with them on that.
Right. Yeah, I ain't gonna. It depends on what the situation is, because I'm dead ass. We will not be dealing. Because
depending on the situation.
Yeah, that's my protection. Because if you don't have respect for me, and I'm telling you, we are having a conversation, and I am like Prima. I communicate very well. If something hurt, I don't have no problem saying, "Ooh, that don't feel good. Shit, that hurt. Ouch. Let me not do that no more. Hey, can you not do such and such and such? I didn't like the way that made me feel."
Why y'all don't tell us how we make y'all feel good?
Well, you're getting personal. Is there something that you want to share?
Right. Because right now,
because that's not what we're talking about. But if it's something that you need to get off of your chest, then
opposite of talking bad is talking good.
Please do share.
No, I was just asking.
Okay, over there. With y'all. Betrayal. Have you experienced betrayal?
Definitely have.
And apologizing. And how many apologies is too many apologies?
So definitely experienced betrayal in a marriage.
And hurt. I said
So what'd you do?
I stayed because at that time I put the concept, I'm not going to say the value, the concept of marriage before myself. But I was in the marriage different.
Oh, yes.
Right. Like forgiving, I don't think I learned it at that time. And forgetting is out of the question. I don't know how people forget. Like when the Bible said forgive and forget, I just don't know.
Did the Bible say forgive and forget? Because the Bible didn't say that. The Bible said God puts it in the sea of forgetfulness to remember it no more. I'm not God.
Right.
We're supposed to forgive, but forgiveness does not mean you forget. It just means that your energy changes toward the offense.
Right.
That you release certain feelings, but that doesn't mean that you forget.
Yeah, and it don't mean you got to still.
And that don't mean the relationship stays the same.
Yeah.
We'll wait to Trent.
Oh, sorry.
So that part I think is the most difficult. It's like, so definitely betrayal. Did I stay? Yes, I did. Did our relationship change? Definitely did. But that
Did the
was,
person apologize?
But so me
And take accountability?
No.
Okay.
But apologies to me, words mean nothing to me.
Yeah, we talked about it a
I'm
couple of weeks ago.
definitely an action person.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go by action. You can say whatever you want. You can apologize. The Bible says 70 times 70. Like
Right.
go ahead, but I'm gonna go by your actions all the time. And that's something that I've learned. And I think and in the end, we wound up divorced. You know, it just you
Do you think that was the best? Have you regretted it?
No.
Okay. Well, that was the best.
Can I ask you this?
Definitely not.
What did you do? What caused that?
What?
Cause what?
The problem
What problems?
for you to want to get a divorce and all that. What did you do to your husband?
Oh, you talk.
You know he's trying to start something.
I wish I did something. No, it wasn't.
He trying to.
He
just
not me.
Right.
It
Okay,
was
so
not me.
Joey's not here, so he has to.
Yeah,
I know.
Joey,
He taking his place.
Joey, I need you.
Shut
man.
up, Roscoe.
We miss you, Joey. Okay,
I
so
was
now you
waiting
gonna
for him
pass
last
that.
week.
Let's pass it around.
So, Pre, go back over the question.
Okay, relationships.
We can't see you.
I turn.
I'm
this
not
this
on
way.
camera.
Okay.
But relationships. What relationships are? Trust, betrayal, apology, forgiveness, accountability, and how do you proceed? So, have you ever been betrayed before? Did you feel it any type of way? Any hurt feelings? How did you deal with it? Did they apologize? And how many apologies is too many apologies? And how do you proceed?
I like that. The reason why I wanted to tap in on that question is because you were talking about marriage.
I say any relationship.
Right. So, but it triggered because of the word marriage. It triggered because I had something to say because of marriage. So I've been betrayed in business, and it is hard. When I felt betrayed, I had to, what they call, man up about it, right? So I look at why this person thought that they could betray me. So then I started taking accountability because I felt that I made myself vulnerable to be betrayed. And so there was a mixed bag in terms of what apologies, because I didn't even give them a chance to apologize, because was it really a betrayal? Maybe there was this person the whole time and I didn't recognize it. So did I do my due diligence? Was my spirit of discernment keen enough to recognize that? So I put it on me because it's my world, right? And so I accepted responsibility for being vulnerable enough for that to happen. Because betrayal came from external, it came from somebody outside, having the ability to betray you. So that means there was some trust involved. So I went a little bit deeper, like why me, why I didn't see it, why I didn't use my discernment more, and all of those things in business. In marriage, I didn't feel that I was betrayed because I didn't know if I was cheated on. So it wasn't that type of scenario for me. I felt betrayed emotionally in my marriage because I didn't cheat. I'm like Roscoe. I wanted to have a stable in my head, right? But that's not.
I like that.
Because as men, the time has passed for certain behaviors, right? You've known better, you learn better, and you're committed now, and you're supposed to be more responsible. But in your head, I see you, I like you. She could be in my stable, you know what I mean? So you're picking them in your head, and you're like, boy, would I? Or, you know. So you have a stable in your head, and was that cheating? It could be lust, it could be all kinds of stuff. But because you've had that experience younger and have evolved into this responsible married man or married person, betrayal for me was I didn't do none of that, and I still divorced. So I felt my emotions were betrayed because I'm locked in now. So I was old Jezebel, or was an old Roscoe with a stable. But but the only reason why, because he said that, and as men, even if we haven't physically done it, we might want an extra chick on the side because of our appetite, right?
That's not why I want it.
No, so that's why I'm just using it to make my thing sound spicy. Listen, it sounds spicier with using your phrases, okay? I didn't have the bandwidth to think that up. But I wanted to make a point by saying the betrayal, and stay on topic, that I felt emotionally betrayed in my marriage because I felt that I didn't do the divorcing type things in my mind. So my concept of divorcing type things over the years was cheating, hitting, disrespecting, all of the fundamental reasons why a woman would say, I don't want you, I'm going to cheat on you, I'm going to divorce you, blah, blah, blah. But I felt betrayed for my commitment to my relationship, not doing those things, standing down when I want to poke on you, and I want to poke on you, you know what I'm saying? And knowing that that was not the right thing to do, and stayed down, you know, so it's better to be just a good person. So I felt betrayed that I did all of those things and stayed focused, and I still end up divorcing at an older age after 35 years of being with one person. So I feel betrayed. So the word betrayed, I couldn't identify it, and I like the topic and I like the question. So I really wanted to tap in on that, because a lot of times men and women, but for me specifically, it was me standing down from the things that would have betrayed my marriage, but then didn't do it and felt betrayed because I didn't do it, and I still because
I
it was
should have did this shit.
You see?
Right.
Say that in the
exactly.
mic again.
I should have did it.
That
I can relate.
As soon as I got
issues.
separated, the people that I got accused of, like, hunt you down. I got accused of fucking you. Come on, let's go fuck. Because I got accused. But what I'm saying is that I felt betrayed, and that's a trigger word, I guess, for me. That's why I wanted to comment on it. But I think you have to be mindful of who you're betraying, and what you have to be assured of, not to betray yourself, because that's the first commitment, not to betray your feelings. And if the shit don't feel right, don't betray that feeling.
Right.
Say, you know what, hey, you know what, yeah, but I got to go with how I feel. And so now, in my new existence, and Prima, thankfully, has been in my life ever since before I got divorced, and since I've been divorced. And she's seen some of the decisions I had to make, and felt pressured. And I betrayed advice and betrayed my feelings, knowing better, and going after the lust and all of those things, and betraying my better judgment. See that word? Betrayal. So I betrayed my better judgment and made some decisions that Prima knows about that wasn't the best decisions for me. So thank you for that question, Prima. I really, really like that.
Can I clear it up about my staple?
You know what?
Wait a minute, hear me out.
Thomas said, I've been betrayed before. I believe betrayal happens when boundaries have been crossed. When you are in a relationship, you must communicate your boundaries. If you communicate your boundaries, the person who betrays you knows what they are doing. At that point, they don't care.
Thank you, Thomas. I agree.
So, look, Thomas said, Roscoe, you so messy, laugh out loud.
I agree, Thomas.
I was going to say, one of my cousins and I, we say something, either you a fool or you just don't give a damn. When I explain certain things to you and I tell you something, you a fool or you don't give a damn. But, you know, that's the clean version, as clean as I can make it. But, you know, it's like when somebody tells you something or somebody explains something to you that this makes me feel uncomfortable, I don't like this, I don't appreciate this. And when you're in relationship, back to something that you said, when you're in relationship with someone, you allow yourself to become vulnerable, right? So when I let my guard down and I'm in a relationship with you and you swerve or you do something different, then if you were somebody on the street, it wouldn't hurt, it wouldn't bother me, it wouldn't hit the same. But when you're somebody close that you're in relationship with, you spent time with, you've talked about A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and when you do something contrary or you don't communicate, then that causes offense, and it causes feelings of betrayal, and it causes you to proceed different, right? And even if someone says I'm sorry or you try to forgive, it does not mean it doesn't mean that it makes it better. And when somebody apologizes to you, it does not mean that I'm ready to play with you again because you said I'm sorry.
Say it again, one more time.
It does not mean that I'm ready to play with you because you said you were sorry. Like, I need to play with you when I want to play with you, if I want to play with you again.
Right.
But I need to proceed with caution because I thought we were better than that.
Right. And I'm still dealing with the betrayal.
The bullshit.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what were you getting ready to say?
You just preached a sermon. I hope.
Well, pass the collection plate, either
But,
for the sermon or my birthday.
I want to clear about the stable. I think when God created women, that was some of the most beautiful things besides flowers.
You know what?
Besides flowers, the sun.
He want the offering plate now.
Besides flowers, the sun, the sand, the red clay.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of men want women for the sexual part. Me personally, no. I just think they all smell different. It's like flowers. They all have a certain type of special gift. Like you might be a hard worker, strong. You might be like almost a warrior. She might be a one like a thinker. She might be a nurturer.
Shit, I feel like I'm all that.
But you might be all that. You are all that to somebody. What I'm saying, each one.
Right.
See, you gotta think positive, young lady. If you only believe, we can conquer the world.
Oh, Lord.
Just think about it. If all of us was in the house
He
together,
sound like the highest on Ruthless.
Right.
if all of us was in the house together, that's 5 incomes.
Oh, you talking about that polyamory?
Right.
No, we ain't talking. No poly relationship.
You are. You talking about we in the house together?
He's saying if you brothers and sisters in the Lord.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
In the Lord. Okay.
Y'all know Easter Sunday. Anybody
Yeah,
going
it's
to
good.
church?
It better be Good Friday, y'all.
My
It'd be
birthday
good.
Good Friday.
You
Anybody
just gotta
going to church
believe.
on Sunday?
I'm working.
I'm trying to tell you.
He
That's why.
talking too slow, Reverend Deacon.
I'm trying to get you to marinate on.
Reverend
it.
Deacon,
If I
hurry
give you
up.
too fast, you'll choke.
That's that manipulation right there.
If you just think about it, all
The
that
highest.
together in a stable, that's a family. That's a whole. That's strength.
But
And
wait,
numbers.
how are we related in the
You want to
stable?
talk about polygamy?
Right, how we related in the stable?
Y'all quit using American words and just believe.
Now we're using American words. Just a few weeks ago, you was like, I am a black American.
But y'all believe in the pastors and all that. Why y'all can't believe in me?
Oh, shit. You better do it, Roscoe.
When your collection
So, I want to say on relationships and communication.
Because relationships, we was talking about any type of relationship.
I was, yeah.
So Prima and I had, and I'm just gonna bring
Go
share.
ahead.
Prima and I had a conversation. She and I have formed we already had a relationship, but our relationship has gotten stronger.
Mm-hmm.
And just out of coincidence, I will say God.
That was weird.
God is. Whatever you want to say. Go ahead.
So there were some instances where we were communicating and trying to take care of some business stuff together. And I told her it's hard for me because of my past to just let my guard down. And because I believe in all those things that I can control, Kim needs to control those things because there's so much in my life that is not in my control. However, I do recognize as I've gotten older that there are some things that I have to step away from that. And when you're in relationship, you cannot be in control over every single things. You have to know what you're good at and what your specialty is and do that. And then your partner or ship person or whoever.
Member of the stable.
No, we're not saying a member of the stable, but moving right along. Without putting words in my mouth. Without putting words in my mouth. You have to let that person handle what they're strong at. But because we do have a good relationship, I felt comfortable enough to open up to you and let you know that I had that situation. And I had to say, for me, when I do stuff, it's like I try to step outside of my body, literally, and act as if I'm talking to somebody different and it's not Kim, and reevaluate and analyze. And I'm like, whoa, yeah, that's not right, sis. Pull back. Yeah, we can't be operating like that because you know that's not right. That's not how you would tell someone else to operate. But I was honest and upfront with her, and I'm so glad that we do have that relationship. Right. And we laughed and kikied about it, and she agreed, and she knew exactly where I was coming from. It wasn't no hard feelings, no ifs and buts about it. And what's the word? The forward word? What? Table.
He said stable.
What's the word to move forward? You said
Proceed.
Yeah, and we proceeded.
Yes, we proceeded.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll piggyback off you.
We have 6 minutes. Go ahead.
Prima's the type of person, she'll try to soften a rock. She'll turn a rock into cotton.
If she can, I agree.
And she won't let up. You know, the rock can tell I'm too heavy for you to carry up the hill. I got sharp corners on it. I'm going to cut your hand if you try to grab me too tight. But she's still going to grab. She's still going to keep trying.
She'll try for a certain degree. I won't say she's gonna keep trying because if that rock cut her, she's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, I got it."
But she hard to cut. Let's just be clear. She hard to cut, and I'm with Roscoe. She will stay on you because she been on me.
See, it's a difference if she didn't see the sharp edge on the rock. She see all the sharp edges. She can pretty much guess how much you weigh.
Okay,
but she's still gonna try to carry you. And even if you show her something that she didn't know about you, she'll give you that second chance.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. So I agree with what you were saying about her. And because people past experience, they be like, "Oh no, she's too persistent. She's too adamant. She's too aggressive, extra." Sucking that motion.
I'm not really extra.
See, and
I disagree with that too. I don't think she's extra either.
Give it time. Give it time. But
I mean, people say that I'm extra, and
for those who can't handle it or don't understand,
I'm told that I'm extra, and I don't feel like I'm extra at all.
Not extra like drama.
No, I'm not saying like
that's
that.
tomorrow's show. We're gonna talk about Prima tomorrow.
Like extra. I'm gonna give you an example.
like over the top, big personality.
Yeah, exactly.
Last week's show, she said we got 10 people. I got out 10 chairs. She hollered, "That's not enough chairs." You said 10 chairs. I got out 10 chairs.
That's my extra.
Right, that's extra to me.
That's not extra for me.
Right, guys.
Because if y'all don't pull out 10 more chairs, guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna pull out 10 more chairs.
But that's extra.
That's why it ain't extra, because she'll do it
It ain't
herself.
extra, I do it myself.
No, she said 10 chairs.
Right.
And you put out 10 chairs.
Right, but when people say, "Hey," at the last minute, "Hey, I'm getting ready to pull up," but that's not being extra. That's accommodating my friends at the playground.
No, you're extra because you can say I'm only accommodating 10.
Well, what she's saying is you ain't gotta accommodate it because she gonna do it herself.
If you already,
So she don't feel like she extra because she got her.
Right. That's why I bring chairs.
See,
right.
In my introduction to my stable, I have a handbook.
Something like that.
I'll stay ready. That's why I bring chairs, right?
Before we end, I just wanted to say betrayal. You know what I'm saying? Back on that, we
right.
never addressed a family issue,
Right.
Because that is one of the worst relationships, and I feel the biggest betrayals because you ain't really feeling betrayed. My bad, until like you said, you let your guard down or whatever. But who more do you trust than your family? You know what I'm saying? And that is the worst ever to me. Like, sure.
Family, you can't trust nobody.
It's hard to
Right. That I think that is the worst. Like, yeah, the relationship, the man, female, whatever. Yeah. But that's likely to happen again. You know what I mean? And family too. But after, like you said, when that family, that shit hits you, it's
I
the
think
worst.
For me, when you what you saying family, then how people talk about triggers, I would say that's a trigger, which means
that spills
I
over
have
into these
lesser-
other relationships.
Right.
That is the root of
That makes you
everything.
That make you numb to the world.
Right, I think that's the betrayal that lets you know what betrayal is. So before you can be like, my husband ain't shit, my wife ain't shit, all that came from the house.
Your daddy ain't shit.
That came from the house. And nobody ever talks about that.
Right,
Right,
that kind of thing.
the house,
So,
you know what I mean? And I feel like if that was corrected, if the house was corrected, your relationships outside, those are relationships. I don't know. I think family ships are the root of your relationships overall.
Yes.
When it comes to family betrayal, I could say for me, what I thought my world was for 40 years, I found out it wasn't. when my mama got sick and now she's dying with cancer, and how close I thought my family was, and how I thought we were ride or die, and you know, blah 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 blah, and found out that we were not. So I was heartbroken for years. I can say from that, I'm still a forgiving person, but I can, when he said we can't compartmentalize, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I feel like I'm great at compartmentalizing. I'm a pro at it, because I'm going to put you in a box over here, I'm going to put you in a box over here, I'm going to put you over here, and everybody going to be around here, but you ain't going to be in here no more once you show me certain things. So I people you how you people me.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So because of the betrayal in family, in the house, then it means that it's easier for me to sift through, because some relationships I don't have to be in a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be discarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't matter. Like, fuck this. I don't matter, you don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
And then other relationships you have to deal with a little more. But the ones that I don't have to deal with because I got a whole lot of extra stuff going on in my life, then you're going to be discarded. You're going to be the first to go. You're going to lose. Why? Because it's other relationships that I have to stay in.
Mm-hmm.
Some relationships I don't have to stay in. And even sometimes when it comes to my kids, there are times, and that's the ultimate. But there are some times with my kids, I be like, fuck them kids. You know what I'm saying? Because when y'all show me something, then I'm going to show y'all something. If y'all want to act like y'all some niggas in the street, then I'm going to treat you like you some niggas in the
Right.
street.
Like, I don't know them niggas in the street.
Right.
Like,
You know
I ain't
what I'm
no
saying?
nigga in the
Right.
street.
And I had to tell my children, hey, y'all
don't
just
know
don't know
who
your
your
mama.
mama.
You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
don't know your
'Cause
mama.
I'll show you. And I'm like that. I can be like that with anybody.
I've been trying to grow.
When you
I've
think
been
you can
seeking
peg
God.
me, right? When you think you can peg me,
No.
when you think you winning, when you think you done got down, like I said, sleeping giants do wake up, right?
That part.
So anyway, be
Leave
careful.
that giant sleeping, please.
Be careful.
If you
Do
know
y'all
what's better.
realize it's not only for mothers.
And it ain't just men, like women we on that too.
It's not just the mothers.
We got 2
Trust me.
minutes.
You know how many times I want to crush my son's forehead? Just bust it open and just put it back together. Maybe it'll get it together. Hey, it's like that.
Yeah.
But then again, you got to realize the God in me.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep praying.
God's
The God
grace.
in me.
So that's why I need you all to help me.
Don't mention nothing about no dog on
Y'all,
stage.
thank y'all. Right, that's what I'm saying. We're finna stop this. Thank y'all for tuning in to Candid Co-Ed Conversations with Just Pr1ma. Y'all tune in every Thursday night, 8:30ish to 10ish. That means we don't start on time, and that means we don't end on time for all of you that don't know. If you would like to call in during the show, call 678-661-1819. Listen live on Live 365 app. Go to Caribbean Life TV on Facebook, Caribbean Life Radio on Live 365 app, Caribbean Life TV on Facebook. Go to podcast. What's the podcast FM? Look for Caribbean Life Radio. Bacchanal BAKANAL TV, and look for Caribbean Life Radio. Caribbean Life TV, Roku, Apple TV, all of that. And if you have, if you'd like to be a sponsor, if you'd like to advertise on the show, call 678-661-9912. If you would like to be a guest, if you have topic suggestions, I appreciate you. I appreciate all my guests here that came tonight for the playground. We'll be back next Thursday. Check out my IG, JUSTPR1MA. My YouTube is the same, JUSTPR1MA. Facebook, Pr1ma Loman. Okay. And I think that's it. Y'all have any final words? Anything y'all want to say? Short, quick.
Harold, please forgive me.
Harold, we miss you, Joy. We miss you.
We miss you guys. Bye, Thomas.
No.
I think it's a wrap.
Good night, y'all. We're going to take our pictures. Y'all have a
This.
happy birthday to me.
Sorry, not sorry.
Happy birthday.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but it's on me heavy. I promise it's getting ridiculous after this drop. Do not jump to no conclusions. I don't need these folks in my mentions. No, I'm too solid, gon' keep it a brick. I ain't going back and forth, cause I said what I said. I'm clearing the air, cause I feel it's my place. I gotta jump on a couple folk head. Y'all come to the city, get a feel for this air. And I wanna go home, I know you love what it taste like. But it ain't too fair, we had to live up in these trenches. Y'all went back to the birds when they got up on them late nights. Look, we really ran through these streets. We ain't never get a break. So we speaking on Atlanta, I don't play right. But I'ma get right to the subject, ain't gon' beat around the bush. Answer this, if you say you from the A, right? Where's I know you from? What hood did you live? What hospital a bet where you born. Look, I know it sound crazy, but I'm a A baby. I gotta start pulling for a card. We had to live in this zoo where you don't make it out, so I don't give a fuck what they say. Look, if you niggas ain't grow up in APS system, you bitches is not from the A. And you from Gwinnett, nigga, rep that. Pepper try to step back, talking about you from the outskirts, could've killed that. Rep where you from and don't rep where you home, no. Air Force claim around the world, know they felt that. Earned out my stripes and I got my respect. The whole city know I'm a beast. Look, if you not from this side and you don't know the facts, just chill and repeat after me. Cali Park, it's not Atlanta. Lithonia, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Clay Coat, it's not Atlanta. Nope.